everyone and welcome back to YG Radio. I'm your host Harry Allen and today we've got the latest cards, live twins slash evil twins. They seem to be YouTubers. That's right, they've got two forms. They've got the live twins, which seem to be content creators, and the evil twins seem to be a bunch of thieves. Are they any good? Well, let's find out together. Now, as you can see, we've got two cards here, and they're pretty much the same. So, Kiss or Kill is the one on the left, while Lilia is the one on the right. Now, they are, like I said, very similar, but I will talk about them both very quickly. You can use both of their effects only hard once per turn, so their first effects. If this card is normal summon, this is Kiss or Kill, or special summon, and you control no other monsters, you can special summon one Lilia monster from your hand or deck. And the exact same goes for Lilia if she's normal or special summoned. You can special summon out a Kiss or Kill monster from your hand or deck. Now, Kiss or Kill has the bonus effect that each time an opponent monster declares an attack, you gain 500 life points, while someone like Lilia has your opponent must pay 500 life points to declare an attack. Now, these cards, a lot of people are already saying that they wish that their second effect had searching, so you can add like certain monsters or spell traps. That would have made these cards better, I'm not going to lie. But the fact that you can basically get 2 Link 2s or a Link 4, and more about that in a moment, with just these two cards, I think these are pretty good. Now, keep in mind that these two cards, their first effects, do not lock you into any kind of deck, or archetype, or type. It is just a way to summon more monsters on the board. But these two monsters, what will they go into? Well, we've got the evil twin counterparts. This is evil twin Kiss or Kill on the left, and you've got evil twin Lilia on the right. Now, both of them have the same attack. The only difference is, much like their effect monster counterparts, one is light and one is dark. Now, they both require 2 monsters, and depending on the link monster you want to go into, it requires their particular one. So, if you want to summon, say, evil twin Kiss or Kill, you need to have a Kiss or Kill monster already on your field, and same for Lilia. Now, if Kiss or Kill is special summon, and you control a Lilia monster, you can draw a card. That's brilliant, while someone like, say, Lilia has the effect that if it's special summon and you control a Kiss or Kill monster, you can target one card on the field, destroy. So, these cards are both +1s in their own right, but they both have the same second effect that during the main phase, if you control no Kiss or Kill or Lilia monster, depending on which one you control, it's the opposite, just like the level 2 effect monsters. Quick effect, you can special summon one Kiss or Kill or Lilia monster from your graveyard, but you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except theme monsters. What does this mean? Well, it means we get our 2 Link 2s out with just the first 2 monsters. If you say something like Live Twin Kiss or Kill, you can use her effect to bring out Lilia, and then you can go into your Link 2 Kiss or Kill. Kiss or Kill will bring out Lilia, and then you can use Lilia's effect to bring back Kiss or Kill from your deck. So you're going to get multiple of these cards in your graveyard, but that effectively lets you get out 2 Link 2s, and your second Link 2, you can use its effect. So say if your opponent had a monster on the board, you can go, right, well, I want to pop that card, or maybe I want to draw a card instead. No matter what, you're going to be able to use these cards, and I think they're really, really good. But what about the boss monster? Because I thought the boss monster would be a Link 4. It turns out it's not. It's actually a level 8. No one saw that one coming. Level 8 Dark Fiend effect monster, 2200 attack, 2200 defense. Evil twins, Kiss or Kill Lilia is the combined attack of both the links. It makes sense. Now, this card cannot be normal summoned or set, and it must be special summoned from your hand or graveyard by tributing 2 link monsters. You can only use the card's first effect once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can make your opponent send cards they control to the graveyard until they control 2. That's nice. Now, the second effect is that this card gains 2200 attack and defense while there is a Kiss or Kill monster and a Lilia monster in your graveyard. That should be easy. You've got the links and you've got the other monsters anyway. And considering how you have to tribute 2 link monsters, you're kind of going to have those 2 in the graveyard already. So, most of the time, this is going to be a 4400 beat stick that when it's summoned, sends all your opponent's cards to the graveyard until they only have 2. This is evenly matched. This is a slightly worse evenly matched, but it's an effect monster that you can play during your turn before the battle phase, and I think that's amazing. This is non-destruction, non-targeting removal, and while the archetype itself has no ways to summon this card or search it out, we do have a spell card that came out on the recent deck duelist deck packs, which allows you to add a level 8 fiend monster from your deck. It's very good, it's very easy accessible, so we have access to a searcher. That is perfect. I wish it was a Link 4, but this card is amazing still. Absolutely amazing. Now, those are all the monsters that we've got, but we've still got some spells. Firstly, this is going to be on the intro. This is going to be on the thumbnail. I love this card's look so much. This is Live Twin Channel. They're content creators. It's great. I love it. Now, you can only use each effect this card's name once per turn. When a monster declares an attack, you contribute 1 Kiss Kill or Lilla monster, negate the attack. Yeah, it's okay. It's not great. During each end phase, this is the second effect, you can target 1 Kiss Kill or Lilla monster in your graveyard, shuffle it into the deck, or if you control no monsters, you can add it to your hand instead. So, this is where people start having a problem with the archetype, because it doesn't actually do anything progressive. It doesn't help you extend your plays. It's just a way to slow down the opponent and to get back your resources. Now, getting back your level 2s is brilliant because you're going to blow through them very quickly, but I don't think this card's very important. It's not like the Drytron field spell, which lets you add a card from your deck to your hand. This is rather passive, and I think in 2020 Yu-Gi-Oh! Passive cards aren't seeing a ton of play for good reason. They're just too slow. I can see this being a one-of, but this is not a card you're going to be using or many of. It doesn't do enough for the deck, I believe. Now, moving straight along, we have Live Twin Entrance. Another great artwork. The artwork for this is phenomenal, by the way. Whether you like waifu cards or not, I'm not a big fan of waifus. I'm going to be honest, I'm not a big fan of them. But the artwork is amazing. You've got to commend the person who made this. They are very talented. Now, Live Twin Entrance. Quick play spell. We like quick plays on this channel. Quick plays are good. You can only activate 1 card with this card's name per turn. Effect. Discard 1 card. Special summon 1 Kiss Kill or Lilla monster from your deck. But you cannot special summon monsters from the rest of the turn except Evil Twin monsters. Now, this is for the rest of the turn. So you can still do your plays beforehand. But you really want to use this at the beginning of your turn because you want to get Kiss Kill or Lilla out very quickly. This is Emergency Teleport. But you have to discard a card. And it locks you into the Evil Twin monsters for the extra deck, which is really, really bad if you want to kind of put this as an engine. This stops you using it as an engine unless you use it at the end of your kind of combos. In which case, you can get out 2 Link 2 monsters that are going to be Evil Twins. And they're not bad monsters, they're just not very good. Like the arrows don't all point down, as you could see in the video. If you're going to play Evil Twins, or Live Twins, whatever you call them, you're going to be playing this at 3. Because it's an emergency teleport. It's a great card. It's just so restrictive. And I can understand why. Emergency teleport is a very good card. They have to put restrictions on it. But locking you out for the entire, the rest of the turn, is a steep cost, and I do think that's going to put some players off. Now, we do have some traps. Traps are not normally a great thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! And there's quite a few traps to talk about here. So this is Evil Twin Challenge. It is a normal trap. You can only activate it once per turn, and it has the effect. Target 1 Kiss Kill or Lilla monster in your graveyard, special summon it, then immediately after this effect resolves, you can link summon 1 Evil Twin Link monster using monsters you control. Now, I could be wrong, but I think this is the worst card. And I'll tell you why. If you summon, say, the level 2 Kiss Kill monster, well, her effect will trigger to summon Lilla from your deck. But before that even happens, this will then kick in and be like, you have to link summon. So, though you can link summon, you're not going to be able to use Kiss Kill's monsters, say, to summon Lilla, to combine them two into that. If I read this card correctly, I could be wrong, but the way I'm reading this, and from what I've gathered, you have to immediately link summon. So you can't use Kiss Kill or Lilla's effect. And that kills this card. I don't know why they worded it like that. I hope I'm wrong. I hope you can use Kiss Kill or Lilla's effect to bring out the other one, and then you can link summon. That would make more sense. But I'm tempted to say it doesn't. This card is slow. This card doesn't do very much. Bring out a Link 2 during your opponent's turn to get a pop, maybe. If you go into Lilla, it's great. But it's such a large amount of sellout for something so little. I don't think you're ever going to see this card being played. Now, Evil Twin, easy game. Once again, the artworks are amazing. You can only use this card's first effect once per turn. And its effect is you contribute 1 Kiss Kill or Lilla monster to activate one of these effects. That's right. You've got 2. Target 1 gets to kill a little monster you control. It gains attack equal to the tributed monster's original attack until the end of this turn. So you can gain an extra level like 1100. Maybe it's a very small attack point gain. It's not going to be very beneficial. However, the second one is when a card or effect is activated that will destroy cards on the field, negate that effect. Now this is a continuous trap. So this is quite nice. You contribute your weaker level 2 kiss to kill little monsters, and then you can kind of give your field protection. I like that. We've got a form of protection. We might not have negation, but we have protection. The problem is it's very slow. This should have been a quick play or maybe a continuous spell, not a continuous trap. It's just so slow. We have no ways of searching this card out either. Keep that in mind. And I think that's what's getting a lot of fans annoyed, because there's no way to search out any of these cards. And that's a problem. Now, we do have one more card. This is Evil Twin Present. You can only activate 1 card of this effect per turn. If you control a kiss to kill monster and a little monster, you can activate one of these effects. Target 1 kiss to kill a little monster you control, and 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Switch control of those 2 monsters. Okay. Second effect, target 1 set spell track your opponent controls, shuffle it into the deck. It's too restrictive. Once again, it's too restrictive. I don't like this card. Yes, you can do a creature swap and it's a trap card, so you can do it in your opponent's turn. Way! But you've got Crackdown. And Crackdown is just steal an opponent's monster. It's infinitely better than this. If this was searchable, that would be something, but it's not. So we have a worse version of Crackdown. This you can attack and use the effect of the monsters, but you don't have to give up a monster for it. And yes, maybe you can bounce a spell trap, but if it's a set card, I think we've got better options. We've got Twin Twister, which is a better option, I would say, than this card, because you have to have a kiss to kill and a little monster. Now, that's not too difficult, but the fact you need 2 cards to play a trap card in 2020 Yu-Gi-Oh!, I'm not loving this. I'm not loving this at all. I think the archetype's fun. I like the direction it's going, but I don't like these traps. I think these traps are all very bad, and I think they're hindering the deck. Now, these are only 10 cards. We might get more, but the pack is coming out very soon in Japan, so I'm not holding my breath. Hoping, maybe, I've not looked at the list, so maybe there are more slots. Anyway, what do you think of the Evil/Live Twins? Do you think they're good? Do you think they're bad? Do you think they desperately need more cards to even be a rogue contender? Or are these going to be straight table 500 trash? I want to hear your opinions. If you like the video, do consider giving a like. Comment below what you'd like to see next. And if you really want to help me out, consider hitting that subscribe button. I hate the word hitting that subscribe button, but it's true. I would love it if you could. Anyway, regardless, I've been Harry Allen, and I'll see you next time.